Welcome back, guys, to the channel. We're going to be back in here doing another rebuild. This time we're going to be taking on the Oakland/Vegas Raiders here. And, I mean, they're definitely in rebuild mode right now. They still do have a decent O-line, which is going to help out a lot. So, interiorly, I'm hoping that we can be good the rest of the rebuild. But they might hit a little bit of a regression block, especially Osimile at 29, but besides that, at least our center is going to be top tier, 94 overall. He might actually be the #1 ranked center in the game, #2, so that's pretty decent. Colton Miller is one of our draft picks, but he's down to a 73 overall, so his rating tanked this year. So I'm hoping to get him back up there. I got him on the focus training, so maybe he can get up there. Donald Penn usually retires after the first year. I would throw him on the trade block, but that's a little crappy, you know, just to get a couple picks. Throwing him on the trade block for 1 year. Jared Cook, I'm not expecting him to be around long term. I like him. He's an 88 overall, but he's up there in age as well. He's not young. So that's one of the problems the Raiders are running into right here that I'm seeing just straight off the bat. They got a lot of veterans in these spots that I really feel like need to be filled with young players. Derek Carr is... I don't know. I don't really want to keep him, to be honest. I think I'll keep him for this 1 year, but to be honest, I am looking to replace him. Just, I don't know. He never really fulfilled his potential after that year where he broke his leg. Just was never the same. Maybe he can fetch us a good price on the market. So I'm definitely going to throw him on the trade block. And if we trade him, we might be able to tank this year and get a pretty decent pick for a quarterback, because I definitely do want to get a different one. He's 27. I don't see him upgrading a whole lot. Running back also needs upgraded. Receiving core, I mean, Jordy Nelson's our best receiver, and what is he, 30-some? 33, Jesus. Yeah, we got to get a better receiving core. I like Martavis Bryant. We'll see what he can maybe pull together for us. Defensively, our defensive line's better than I expected. Interiorly, we have Hankins and Maurice Hurst here. I actually want Hurst starting because I want to try to get him as many upgrade points as possible. I do need to get some better pass rushers out here on the defensive end spot. I liked Arden Key, but he's a 73 overall, so I don't know how great he's going to be able to upgrade there. Secondary, I mean, come on. It's one of the worst secondaries in the league. I mean, we have Conley, but besides that, we got some dinosaurs out here at the cornerback spot. I do like Carl Joseph, though, so if there is two bright spots, it is going to be Carl Joseph and Conley, but besides that, pretty much need rebuilt. I don't really like the linebacking core at all. Tahir Whitehead is 28, so again, some veterans that need to be replaced with a younger player, so we're going to have to rebuild through the draft and free agency for sure. Try to get rid of some of these monster contracts that the Raiders have. Like this Derek Carr one's going to be huge. I'm hoping we can maybe get a pretty big offer for him. It's going to have to be pretty big if I'm going to accept it, because if it's not a pretty big offer, I might use him as like some trade bait and maybe trade up in the draft possibly to go after our QB. But that's what the team's looking like to start out the rebuild here. So let's go ahead and see what trade offers come in. And if nothing good comes in, we'll just go ahead and go straight to mid-season. So we're going to be back here mid-season. Didn't get any offers of value for Derek Carr, really, that I was willing to accept. So we're going to hang on to him and maybe potentially do a manual trade here at the end of the year. But good God, dude, we're 0-7? I did not think our talent, you know, came 0-7. But looks like the whole AFC West is struggling out here. Even Kansas City is 3-5, so it might just be that division for right now, but still 0-7 is not good. I also forgot to shout out Evan Scorpio for the suggestion of the rebuild. I appreciate it, bro. Let's go ahead and check out the players we're gonna have to resign, I guess. Let's go ahead and see. Jared Cook wants a contract. Probably not gonna bring him back. I like him, but again, he's 31. Marshawn Lynch, same thing, 32. Jonathan Hankins is a real question mark here because I like his skill set. Just, I feel like we have a rookie that can do the same thing. He's 26. I don't really want to bring him back. He's not a great speed rusher, which I do like having. Interiorly, we have Maurice Hurst. So I feel like we're probably going to let go of Hankins. And I really don't think I'm going to bring anybody back, to be honest. There's just not a lot of people. Maybe Martavis Bryant if he has a breakout year. But if not, probably going to clear out. It's going to be a full-on rebuild here. So yeah, not a lot of people to bring back here. One of the bigger names is going to be Hankins, and I'm probably going to let go and just try to build through the draft. Keep in mind as well, we are going to have those 3 first-round picks this year. The one for the Amari Cooper trade and then the Khalil Mack trade. So we're going to have some first-round options to potentially go out and make some huge impacts. All right, so at the end of the season, we are 2-14. Horrific start, but that's good. That's good for us because we're going to have a high first-round talent pick, at least, I mean. So maybe we can go out and get our quarterback. Hopefully, do we have any upgrade points worth upgrading? Because, I mean, there's not really any worth upgrading right now. Maurice Hurst, I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade him. Go ahead and get in that speed rusher. If he can get scheme fit, that's going to be very big. Scheme fit is so big to get as a defensive tackle. Oh, we didn't get it. Crap. If we would have got scheme fit, oh my, +5 power move? Dude, got some good stats already. Maurice Hurst might be a monster for us. Just go ahead and check out our stats real quick. Not expecting it to be any, oh wow. Derek Carr only threw 13 touchdowns? Alright, well that's pretty much what I considered there. He's gone. 13 touchdowns to 15 picks. Good lord, Derek Carr. You're going to have to work on that. Marshawn Lynch actually having a decent year. 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, receiving the ball. Martavis Bryant put up numbers where I at least have to consider bringing him back. I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't anything. He's 27. Take that back. 27. I'm going to let him go. Going to really just completely rebuild everything. I mean, nobody really stood out here in the receiving department. Blocking, how did we do? 17 sacks allowed by Colton Miller. Man, our team just fell apart this year. 110 tackles by Whitehead. Sacks, we get 5 by Arden Key, 4.5 by Maurice Hurst. Interceptions, 2 by Gilchrist, 2 by Carl Joseph. Man, I did not expect us to be this bad to start out, but let's go ahead and quickly check what our pick is going to be for these 3 picks we get. I'm hoping we have higher first rounders here. So, oh, dang, Dallas is good. Dallas is good. That sucks. So we picked number 1 overall ourselves, which is nice. But we picked 20th overall with Chicago. And we pick 30th overall with Dallas. So kind of IRL. Both those teams had a decent ending record. But looks like we can go out and get our quarterback. And still Derek Carr is going to be on the market. So I'm looking for a trade for him. So maybe potentially pull a trade together there. But let's go ahead and hop into free agency real quick. Alright guys, so we're going to be trying a trade here. I know Le'Veon Bell's going to be in free agency IRL, but Pittsburgh did re-sign him. But I've been hearing talks, you know, there's rumors of him going to the Raiders possibly. So I'm going to try to get him and see what he can do. Pittsburgh, I guess, is looking for a quarterback. I guess Big Ben is regressing a bit, so we're going to try to get Le'Veon Bell here. They didn't accept a second, so I'm wondering if I add a third this year and go a second next year if they'll accept it. So it would be giving up Derek Carr a third. Okay, they still decline it. So we're probably going to have to trade a second round this year and next year. So they might accept this. We'll see. They accept it. So we trade Derek Carr, a second round this year and a second round next year. And we are able to go after Le'Veon Bell. So I'm very excited to see what he can do with the Raiders here. Let me know what you guys think about the trade. So we're here in free agency, guys, and there's not a whole lot available, to be honest, that's going to help us out in the positions we greatly need. I mean, there's a corner, but he's 28, not really wanting to sign any veteran free agents. So my negotiations are going to be, I'm going to offer a contract to Darrell Williams, most likely just cut Donald Penn, try to get rid of that huge cap hit, and then also go after Trevor Williams. I think him and Conley would make a very nice duo at the cornerback spot. So just seen that trade that we traded Derek Carr for Le'Veon Bell and a couple second round picks. So I think that was greatly worth it. We're going to have a running back. We don't have to worry about that position at all. And okay, Trevor Williams rejects it, but we do get Darrell Williams, which helps secure our offensive line just a little bit and hopefully get back to that very elite status that they we're just a couple years back, so that's going to be it here for the free agency period. So we're going to be in the draft here. We picked number 1 overall, so we have our choice of whoever we want. Obviously, I think we're going to have to go quarterback after trading away Carr. We got to address the situation, and I think I want to go Kyler Murray to the Raiders. See if he can be the savior of this franchise for us. We're going to draft him, and he's going to be an 80 overall with quick development. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's got good overall accuracies. Definitely, I think, is going to be an upgrade from Carr. He's already got the same overall, a lot younger, a lot more upside, got a lot of speed, and I think he can fit into this system here with John Gruden. And of course, he's going to have no one other than the quarterback whisperer, John Gruden, to try and, you know, make his career a lot better here in Oakland. So I'm happy with this pick, and I'm excited to see what he can do with the Raiders here. So let's go ahead and go to our next pick. All right, there's a pretty decent right tackle available on the board. I mean, this guy's pretty decent as well, but I really like this Dalton Risner. He has a pretty decent combine. He's a late first-round talent, first in bench reps. I know we don't need a right tackle, but I think he would suit our left tackle needs after Colton Miller just regressed quite badly, down to like a 74 overall, so we're going to roll with him. He's going to be a 79 overall. That's great for an O-lineman. Quick development. He's got scheme fit. This is going to be huge for us. We're going to have a decent O-line now. Everywhere is going to be pretty good on our offensive line, so I really like this pick. Or the right tackle that we're going to bounce over to the left side, and really is going to help us out. And then we have one more first-round pick here from, I believe it was from Chicago or either Dallas this one's from. But we don't have a second-round pick, so we're going to have to go after somebody. And I really want to go after Metcalf. We don't have a second-round pick, and that's when he's going to get taken. I really want to see that duo with Metcalf and Murray. That would be nasty. So I think we're not going to address defense right now. We've got to get a little bit of receiving help. We just have none right now. So I think we're going to go after Metcalf, and I'm going to draft him. He's going to be a 77 overall with quick development. I think he's going to immediately step up and take that role of our number 1 receiver, because we don't have one right now, actually. So I'm happy with this pick. I think him and Murray can have a nasty duo together. So yeah, we get Metcalf with our 27th pick here in the first. So there's not any great free safeties on the board. I know we don't need a strong safety right now. We have Carl Joseph, but I'm willing to bounce one over to free safety just because of the talent right now at strong safety is quite good. Like this Marvel Tell, the third, is very good. He ran a 4.5. He put up decent bench reps. He's going to be a zone scheme guy. I think it says run support, but when you look at his zone coverage, it's B. So if we bounce him over to free safety, it could be nasty. He's going to be a 77 overall with star development. And dude, this draft we just had is insane. These picks are going to be really good. Those 3 first-round picks were insane, and now this third-round pick, we get a star safety? Yes, please. All right, so with the last pick I show you here, after losing Jared Cook, we got to get a tight end to maybe replace him a little bit. And this guy's still available, C.J. Conrad. This is a late second-round talent. So I'm feeling like something's going to drop off here, but he's still available. He's 6'5", 240. He's got decent catch in traffic. So we're going to roll with him. He's going to be a 74 overall. He's going to be 23, normal dev. So I think that's going to be a serviceable tight end that should be a little bit reliable for us. He's not going to be the best tight end by any means, but he's going to be a little bit reliable, I should say. That's going to be the last pick, though. I do show you guys, unless, of course, I do find a gem here later in the draft. So we're here at the start of year 2, and if there's one thing we have right now, it's offensive line. Because when you look at our offensive line, we have 2 good tackles, 1 rookie at the left side, and a decent veteran here in Williams. Interiorly, we still have Hudson, Gabe Jackson, Osemele. So I like the way we're looking on the offensive line right now. Tight end, I guess we'll see how the rookie Conrad plays. He's picked him a little bit later in the draft. Still need some wide receiver help. I'm hoping DK Metcalf can step up and turn into that number 1 receiver. I hope he can. Seth Roberts, Again, not going to be probably a long-term option. Neither is Geronimo Allison. I just had to sign these guys just to really fill our roster up. And as you can see, we're still only 47 of 53 players. Le'Veon Bell, though, I think that trade that we got for the Pittsburgh is really going to help us out. It's going to give us a nice run game to go with this great offensive line we have going right now. Kyler Murray, I don't know how good of a year he's going to have, but he should be decently protected in the pocket. Defensively, it's a whole bunch of problems right now. Cornerbacks, I mean, we got Conley and Jonathan Jones here, but besides that, dude, we're struggling out here. Besides our defensive back group, we have a horrific defense. I mean, we got Tell the Third, who's going to be a star safety for us. Carl Joseph is good as well, but linebacking core, I don't like it one bit. Defensive line, I mean, I like our tackles with PJ Hall, even though he's only a 76 overall. I like Maurice Hurst a lot, but I really liked Arden Key, but he's only a 74 overall. He doesn't have any good development traits, so that's going to be rough to start upgrading him. So I would say this offseason, because I'm not expecting us to do great this year, I would say pass rush is going to be key to go out and get, and maybe some receiver help as well. But yeah, defense is looking a little better, not much. Offense is looking pretty good with the offensive line. Now Le'Veon Bell and DK Metcalf. So setting our season goal, I don't think we're going to get any more than 7 wins. And that might be pushing it there, but we'll go ahead and simulate to midseason. Oh, wow, we're back here at midseason and we're 4-4. That's a very nice back record here. Bounce back record for us. We were 0-7 to start out midseason last year. So to be 4-4 is pretty good, especially when our defense is not that great at all. So I'm happy to see that. We are second in the AFC West. Chargers are above us. So let's go ahead and see the players we're going to have to negotiate with. Rodney Hudson, he's going to have to come back. I know he's 30, but I'm hoping he can still be here the rest of the rebuild. He's going to want a pretty big contract. Want to bring back Carl Joseph. Probably going to let go of Seth Roberts for sure. And other than that, going to let everybody else go. So just going to bring back Carl Joseph here and Rodney Hudson. Alright, so we didn't make the playoffs, and I didn't think we would, to be honest with you. We finished 8-8, which is a very good record considering that we finished 2-14, I believe, last year. So 8-8 is a great bounce back year for us. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and check out the upgrades here. DK Metcalf, let's go ahead and upgrade him. He's got 3 upgrade points. He should be up to an 80 overall now, so I'm happy about that. Finally be able to get a receiver. Dude, we have so much cap. We have like 100 million in cap. So we can sign all the free agents. We're not going to have to sign another quarterback by the time the rebuild's done either. Kyler Murray's got 2 upgrade points. In case you guys are new to my rebuilds, I do like to upgrade 1 player and then on each side, so offense and defense, and then I auto upgrade everybody else just so it doesn't take all day and it's a little bit more random. Let's go ahead and upgrade Maurice Hurst here, get him up to an 83 overall. Unfortunately, can't get him scheme fit to save my life, but I'll take it. Defensively, we didn't have as many upgrades. I seen that 6 upgrades for my free safety. Let's go ahead and quickly check out who won MVP. Dwayne Haskins wins it. Wow, for the Giants. What a year by him. And we're not in the conversation, unfortunately. Let's quickly check out who won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, we did. Kyler Murray, nice. And DK Metcalf's right there. And then Defensive Rookie, our linebacker won it. So I'll take that. I will take that. Let's go ahead and check out our stats, actually, real quick. Kyler Murray, let's see what kind of year he had. Pretty decent one, 3,700 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 picks, 67% completion rate. I'll take that. Keep in mind, we're going to be more of a running team as well. With Le'Veon Bell here, he's got 1,400 yards, pretty much 1,500, 9 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Great year by him. Receiving the ball, 82 receptions by the tight end, 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's a great year. Seth Roberts, 74 receptions, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns. Metcalf putting up 800 yards and 9 touchdowns, leading the team as a rookie. That's what I like to see from Metcalf. Sacks-wise, we allow 10 from our right tackle, but other than that, I'll take it. No sacks allowed by our center. Signed him to a juicy contract, so you always like to see that. 113 tackles by Bakalai. I picked him like in the 7th round, and he was only like a 73 overall, so it's good to see production from him. 95 from the free safety. Sacks, we get 5 by Key, 4.5 by Adams, 2 by Tal. Keep in mind, we're not going to get to the quarterback too great right now. Don't have too great of pass rushers. 3 picks by Nelson, 2 by Jonathan Jones, and then 2 by Conley here. So I like the year we had. Offensively and defensively, we stepped up a lot from last year. And I really think this offseason we could make a huge splash in free agency with the amount of cap we have. Plus, we're still probably going to have high 15 overall draft pick, considering we finished 8-8. All right, guys, I don't think I've ever seen a free agency period this freaking juicy. Are you kidding? Elliott, freaking left tackle. I mean, there's so many elite players available, and I can't believe it, honestly. I really can't. So I'll go ahead and show you my negotiations. I told you we have a lot of money, so we're going to go out and sign some very nice players. I'm going to go after Ronnie Stanley here. I know we do have a good left tackle, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. If he does accept it, I am going to bounce Risner over to right guard, because our right guard, Gabe Jackson, is getting up there in age. He's about 29. He's only an 80 overall. So we could maybe try and use him for a little bit of trade, maybe pull something out of it. Miles Jack, obviously, why not go after him? We need a linebacker. He's an elite one. Ioannidis, we need pass rush help badly, and he would add such a great pass rushing element to our team right now. Shaq Thompson needs some linebacker help. And then Albert Wilson, he always does good from the slot, so I figured why not go out and try and offer him a little bit of a contract here heading into year 3. So I'm really excited about these free agents, hoping they accept it, please. If they accept this, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be such a turnaround. Ronnie Stanley accepts it, Ioannidis, Shaq Thompson, they all accept it. We get everybody that we offered a contract to, and we still have so much cap. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this. Cannot believe the free agents that were available. Let me know if you guys ever have seen a free agency period like that. I mean, even Elliott was available. Big Ben was available, even though he was only an 82 overall. So I'm going to try to pull together a trade as well here with Gabe Jackson and see what I can do. All right, guys, so we're going to try to go after a first-round draft pick here. So I do want to try to go with the Ravens. They do need a right guard, and I am going to offer a little bit more than this. I'm also going to throw in a 3rd round this year. So we're going to give up Gabe Jackson, a 2nd round pick next year, and a 3rd round pick this year. So let's go ahead and see if they accept it. They do. So we trade Gabe Jackson, 2nd round pick next year, and a 3rd round pick this year. So keep in mind, we're not going to have a 2nd round pick this year or a 3rd round pick this year, because that 2nd round pick for this year we did trade in that Le'Veon Bell trade. So now we're just going to have 2 1st round picks, ours and Baltimore's now. So now we pick like 9th and 18th overall. I think this is a pretty good trade. They do need a right guard. Gabe Jackson will still get the job done with a 79 overall. I just want a draft pick to try and complete our roster here. All right, so doing a quick draft recap, guys. With our 2 1st round picks that we had, I did go after a defensive tackle that just looked too juicy to pass up. He's going to be a speed rusher specialist. He's going to have quick development. He's 6'2", 288. It's kind of like another Maurice Hurst, to be honest. He's going to be a very good finesse guy. He can get to the passer pretty good. He's got bull rush already. He's got some decent traits like high motor. He's got great finesse for a D tackle, good speed. Nice acceleration, okay strength with 83, but I think he can turn into a monster. And then we needed a right end. Arden Key just was not upgrading for us. So we went out and got Morgan Chase here. 6'6", about 300 pounds. He's 24. He's not going to get to the passer as much, but we're not going to need him to, because interiorly we can get to the passer. Plus we picked up Ioannidis. Don't forget about that signing. So this guy's got to be a scheme fit already with run stopper, and we did need a run stopper, so that's why I did go out and get him. So all in all, those are going to be the main 2 guys that are going to start. Other than that, I kind of did whiff on the rest of these picks, but these 2 firsters that we got are going to be of great value to us. They're really going to help us out And I think that might even help us push us to our first playoff berth this year. Alright guys, so at the start of year 3 here, it's kind of crazy already to see how much this team has built into just these first 2 years. We just had so much cap, and that free agency period hit at just the right time where we were able to sign some serious superstars. So looking at the O-line, we bounced Risner to right guard, and we picked up Stanley here. So our offensive line, I think, should last us the rest of the rebuild. I like where we are a lot. I really like our offensive line. It looks great. Our tight end, Conrad, had a great year as a rookie, so I'm hoping he can repeat that his second year here. Wide receivers still need some work. I know they're not the best right now, but Metcalf had a decent year, and we know Albert Wilson does play well in Madden for whatever reason, so I'm hoping that they can get some touchdowns as well. That definitely does need to be somewhere we do need to address, but we still do have a lot of cap room. So if a big free agent is available for the receiver spot, we'll go after him. Kyler Murray's up to an 82 overall, and then we still have Bell. I think the offense is going to be mainly built around a run game. So not having the best receivers I don't think is going to be the hugest issue right now. I did pick up Eckler, who's actually just available in a free agent. So I just signed him just to have a backup, just so he might get a couple touches and get some decent yards. Defensively, we've upgraded so much. Defensive tackles, I mean, we have Hurst, and then we picked up Bowie, the nice draft pick. We picked up Ioannidis from free agents. I really like him. We picked up Chase as a draft pick. So our defensive line completely just went from horrifically bad to serviceable and could be an emerging really good defensive line and get after you. Linebackers, I like where we are as well. We have the elite Miles Jack. Also picked up Shaq Thompson, and then Bakshi is gonna bounce over to right outside linebacker. He was a middle linebacker, but he played well his rookie year, so I'm gonna give him a chance here at the right outside linebacker side. Safeties, I like. We have Tell the 30s, a superstar now, so I expect him to start getting upgrade points at a rapid pace. I also still like Carl Joseph. And then cornerback core is still a bit of a weak point for us right now. Conley and Jonathan Jones just haven't upgraded great. So that's going to be one of our weaker spots. But as a whole, I really like where we are. We've gotten a lot better. As you can see, our overall starting to go up. And I think we could potentially make the playoffs this year. That's what I'm going to set our season goal for. We finished 8-8 last year. I think this year we make the playoffs in the 3rd year. And that would be a huge step forward for us if we can. All right, we're sitting here at a nice 5-3. I'll take it. I will definitely take that, dude. That is a nice record to have after having not great starts these last couple years. But of course, the Chargers are 5-2. Come on, bro. That's rough, but I'll take it. I mean, I'll still take a good record. Let's go ahead and check out the players we're going to have to negotiate with. Hopefully not a lot, though. Osemele wants a contract. Definitely want to bring him back. He's going to be an offensive lineman that I definitely want to keep. He's really good. Conley, he's got to come back. He's only 25. And if anything, he's going to at least be our second corner. If we do get a corner that can surpass him. And other than that, probably going to let everybody else go. Again, we're not going to have much people to resign. So that's going to leave us in a good situation with our cap right here in year 3. Look at that, dude. We still got 77 mil. Might as well just get these signings done real quick. Increase the offer. That's a good offer. That's what I like to see, Osemele. And then Conley should accept this. I'm just going to increase it to a 4. That's not a huge cap hit at all. So we're going to have 74 mil, bro. We can make signings on signings. We got a lot of cash, if you know what I'm saying. So that's going to be it here for midseason. Let's go ahead and see if we're in the playoffs. Oh, yes, that is what I like to see, guys. We get a bye in year 3. We finished 12-4. Great record. And, dude, I cannot believe that we somehow managed to get a bye after the way our team started. I mean, just the rebuild started, like, our team was just not good. We just found superstar after superstar in free agency, dude. It was nasty. That was insane. I still can't believe how many people we found in free agency that were elite. I mean, I'm talking 90 overall. And then that trade for Le'Veon Bell obviously did help out as well, it looks like. go ahead and upgrade Kyler Murray, though. Want to get his upgraded all the way. He's up to going to be an 85 overall without the confidence boost, so that's very nice. Defensively, who do we want to upgrade here? Let's go ahead and upgrade Bowie. Let's go ahead and get his speed rusher ability up. You know, I love my speed rushing defensive tackles. Probably one of my favorite positions is to get good speed rushers in the interior part of your D-line. It's just super tough to stop. They can rack up sacks as well. Up to an 82 overall Bowie is. As a rookie, let's go ahead and check out his stats. Alright, dude, that is insane. He's a rookie. Oh my, that's really impressive. 12-4, Chargers finished 10-6. So thankfully we got a bye here. Let's quickly check out who won the MVP. MVP goes to Todd Gurley. It's one of the first times I've seen him win that. We're in the conversation at least at number 10 with Kyler Murray. Let's go ahead and check out our stats though. So 4,000 yards here for Murray, 35 touchdowns, 10 picks, 68% completion rate. Great year by him. Brock Osweiler's on the squad. That might be why we're doing so well. Le'Veon Bell, about 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. That's the numbers I would expect to see from Bell. Receiving the ball, Metcalf leads the team in receptions, 79, 900 yards, 11 touchdowns. Albert Wilson, 1,000 yards, 7 TDs. Conrad, 700 yards, 6 TDs. Mitchell, 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Bell putting up 500 receiving yards. That means he almost has 2,000 yards from scrimmage. Jesus, Bell. Let's go ahead and check out who gave up the most sacks. Not a lot of sacks given up at all. So our offensive line, we paid him a lot, but it's looking like it's going to be worth it because they're protecting Kyler Murray, and that's what I brought him in for. 124 tackles by Miles Jack, 115 by Thompson. Sacks greatly improved in that department. 7.5 by Morgan Chase, the rook. 7.5 by Ioannidis. 6 by Bowie. 4.5 by Miles Jack, and then 2.5 here for Maurice Hurst. So interceptions-wise, did we struggle a little bit? 3 by Jonathan Jones, 2 by Nelson and Conley, and then a couple of one bombs here. So as a whole, we've got good enough to get 12-4 and get a bye. Kyler Murray played pretty decent, and Le'Veon Bell played out of his mind. So that's what we know so far. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to be playing. We're going to be taking on the Chargers. No, dude, that's going to be a tough matchup, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, in the playoffs here, playing at Oakland. We'll see if we can get a W. I don't think I've ever won the Super Bowl in just like year 3. I think it's always came in year 5. And it looks like the Chargers might be beating up on us, unfortunately. We score if we... Oh, man, that's a long-ass field goal. You're going to go for it? What was that? Why would you even think about going for... Oh. Man, the decisions the CPU makes sometimes just... You'll never understand why. You really won't. Man, can we stop them? Please? If we can score, I mean, I would greatly appreciate it, team. Alright, we get a touchdown. 3rd down alert. Of course, the Chargers convert it. They get a field goal. We need something. We need the field goal, okay? Yes, come on. Kyler Murray, please get a touchdown. What? They got it? Oh. Don't let it end like this. Gosh, dang it, dude. I'm sick of it. After all that, we go 12-4. Kyler Murray falls apart in the playoffs. 190 yards, 0 touchdowns. Man, dude, I can't catch a break once we enter the playoffs. It's like we can have the best season you could imagine, and then once we enter the playoffs, everything falls apart, dude. It's rough. All right, well, we still have a lot of cap. There's just not a whole lot of people to bring in here that I need. To be honest with you, I mean, there's really not at all. We could go after Derek Barnett, but we have the rookie Chase who played well. So I don't see any reason why we need to replace him right now. So I guess if we make it to year 5 and still don't win the Super Bowl, we're just going to have a crap ton of money to go after. You know what? I'm going to sign a kicker because I think that's important. That's what we end up missing some kicks. in the playoffs. So I'm going to go after Harrison Butker and see if that might change anything. So my negotiations are going to be, I'm going to offer a contract to Kevin King. I'm going to go after Dante Hightower, who would be a nice fit for us, I believe. And then Harrison Butker. I'm going to increase this offer to Kevin King just a bit. We have a lot of cap, as you can see, and I cannot really have him reject this. I need him really bad, because if we don't get him, I don't know what our chances are looking like here in year 4. So let's go ahead and see who wants to come to Oakland. They all accept it, so we get Butker, King, and Hightower. So that's going to be some nice additions added to the squad. So we should be even more deadly here coming up next year. Alright, we're going to be here for a draft recap. Nobody that's going to start at all, actually. Just got a lot of depth. We have a lot of good players right now, so I'm hoping that, you know, Madden recognizes that we're creating a nice squad out here and lets me make the playoffs again. But let's go ahead and hop right into year 4 and preview what the team is looking like. Alright guys, before we take a look at the team here, I am going to attempt to trade. We need an elite wide receiver. That's one of our biggest weak points. So Kolton Miller's in a contract year. Before we lose him, I do want to try to trade him. I know we're going to have to give up probably a first round pick as well. So I'm wondering if a first round pick, Miller, is good for Evans. They still decline it, unfortunately. Can I give up a first round pick next year? Because I really need Mike Evans, dude. Oh, come on. That's so close. No. Dude, we might not be able to get him. That's so close. We're going to have to try to get him somehow. That is super close. What if I do a second pick this year? If a first and second isn't enough, that's going to be hard. Because I don't know if they'll accept it. Oh, they accept it. Okay, nice. I was about to be like, that was the freaking rebuild. But we get Mike Evans. We end up trading Kolton Miller. We trade our first round pick this year and a second round pick. And we trade for Mike Evans. So that's going to add a whole new dimension here to the squad, as you can see. So we have Mike Evans. Now Metcalf. Albert Wilson's going to go into his designated role of the slot that he's the best at. Le'Veon Bell. We still have Kyler Murray. Same O-line, same tight end here with Conrad. Defensively, I really like where we are. Defensively, we're upgrading well. Defensive tackles, they're getting up there. They're nice speed rushers. I like Chase. He got 7.5 sacks as a rookie. Maybe he can get a little bit more this year. Ioannidis is good. The addition of Kevin King to our cornerbacks really is going to increase that for us, because now we have almost an elite cornerback with King, plus we have Conley and Jonathan Jones. Linebacking core is really good. We have some tackling machines out here and a pass rusher in Dante Hightower that can get to the QB. The safety we drafted at the free safety spot, Tell, he's upgraded well. He's up to a 90 overall. Carl Joseph is up there. So this team is ready to just, I mean, it's ready. This is the year, dude. I mean, we finished 12-4 last year. We got to make the playoffs again in year 4. I couldn't think that we couldn't. I mean, we got the squad. We got all the players that we need. We just traded for Mike Evans. I mean, we got some people out here. Well, we're 5-2 at midseason, and the Chiefs are 5-2 as well, dude. They're always up here with us. Somebody's always up here, so that's a little unfortunate. But let's go ahead and check out the re-signings we're going to have to make. Maurice Hurst, I definitely want him to come back. And besides that, really nobody at all. So just going to sign Maurice Hurst here. Let's go ahead and actually see if we can get that done. And we're going to have about 19 mil left. So the cap's starting to go down, but we got our superstars already. So I'm hoping that we can make the playoffs and potentially get a bye. We'll see, though. All right, guys, another year and another bye for us here. Another victory atop the AFC West, which is tough to win. I mean, it doesn't look like it right now, but it's one of the tougher divisions in the NFL for sure. So we win it again. Let's just go ahead and advance forward real quick. See, we're going to be playing in the divisional round. We are going to be taking on Jacksonville. That's rough. It's another tough matchup, dude. We keep on getting these tough matchups. Who do we want to... Let's go and upgrade Kyler Murray. So we'll go ahead and go into West Coast a little bit. Get him up to an 86 overall. Now he's going to be up to about an 80... Well, actually still 86 overall. What's his stats looking like, actually? He's got 94 short accuracy. That's pretty impressive. Now let's go ahead and go into Bowie a little bit. I want to get him up to a better speed rusher, because I think he's going to take over the spot of Maurice Hurst. I'm a little surprised that Maurice Hurst didn't upgrade better. He had some years where he only had one upgrade point here or there, and that's a little weird. I thought he would definitely be like up to almost a 90-some overall now, but I guess not. So we're going to get Bowie up to an 86 overall, which is a great overall for him. Oh, wow, dude. He's got massive stats. So Maurice Hurst is going to be up there as well. Let's go ahead and check out the stats real quick for the year. Check out the yearly awards. Who won? MVP. Phillip Rivers on the Patriots? What? What is this? What the crap? Phillip Rivers goes to the Patriots. And we don't have anybody in the MVP conversation. Let's go ahead and check out the stats, though. Kyler Murray has about the same year. 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 7 picks. About a 70% completion rate. That'll get the job done. About 1,500 yards, only 6 touchdowns from Bell. But a lot of yards. Receiving, 79 receptions by Metcalf. Only 600 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mike Evans put up 75 receptions, 900 yards, 9 touchdowns. 900 yards by Wilson, 8 touchdowns there. 600 yards, 3 touchdowns for the tight end. Bell, 400 yards, 4 TDs. Sacks. We've definitely got a good offensive line. There's no doubts about it. Our offensive line is elite. 114 tackles here by Miles Jack. Sacks-wise, we get 9 by Jason Bowie, 6 by Ioannidis, 5 by Chase, 4 by Hightower, and then 4 by Hurst. So great year for sacks. 3 by Joseph, 2 by Jack, and then a couple of one-bombs here. Struggling with the interceptions somehow. I mean, we've greatly improved that area. So that's a little concerning, but that's going to be it here for the stats. So let's go ahead and hop into our second playoff game against Jacksonville in the divisional round. All right, guys, so we're in the playoffs here once more, taking on Jacksonville, and we'll see what happens. We score 7 early, and we score another touchdown. Jacksonville answers with a field goal. All right, we're moving, dude. Up to 28 points now. We're blowing Jacksonville out. Well, that's very surprising. Please don't let him come back, though. All right, I think we got a victory, and we do. All right, so we get a victory here. Quick playoff game. And we win 38-16. We just beat the holy crap out of Jacksonville. Really never gave them a chance to come back and do anything at all, to be honest with you. Kyler Murray goes off. 25 of 34, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 118 yards by Bell. So a great game there by our offense, and we hold Jacksonville to 16. So that's pretty impressive, because we know Jacksonville is usually a sim killer. So we're going to be moving on to the conference championship. We're going to be taking on the Titans here in the championship. I think I've been doing something wrong. So when I go to play a game, like, you know how I don't play the moments, I usually press play the moments, but you can actually get in the game and just simulate till the end. And I think it is different, because when you're playing the moments, I think the game probably like creates moments for you to play. So like it makes there be more third downs, these crucial third downs. You play 2-minute drill, red zone moments. So I think that actually was hurting me, because I wasn't playing any of the moments. So when I simulate all the way to the end of the game, it's just, you know, CPU versus CPU. It's not any of these other factors, at least I think it's that way. So we might actually have a chance here. Alright, so I'll show you guys what I mean. So when I used to go to custom play options and just go play key moments. But here I go jump forward and I just jump to the end of the game. So I think that really is helping out. We'll see, I guess, if we get a W here or not. And Tennessee scores 3. Alright, okay, they score 10. We score 7. They score another touchdown. Oh, please. We get a field goal at least. Oh, I don't know. It's not looking too good now, dude. It's not looking too good at all. Oh, that's tough. We're going to lose to the Titans, and we're not just going to lose to them. We're going to get blown out by them. 40-23, so I guess that was not the problem because we get just massacred here by the Titans, and that's unfortunate. It really is. All right, so we're going to be in free agency, and we're going to have enough money to go after one big guy here, and we're going to go after J.J. Watt. I mean, just for the obvious reasons here, we need some pass rush, and I think heading into the last year, he could add a massive role here. I think I'm going to bounce Ioannidis over to the right side, and then J.J. Watt will be on the left side. And I think we could wreak some havoc in backfields with our defensive line. It's going to be quite ferocious, and if there's any bright spot in losing, the Titans won the Super Bowl, so we at least, the team that took us out, got to the Super Bowl and won. I guess they had Ezekiel Elliott. J.J. Watt accepts it here, so we do get him, and I was hoping we would. So now we're going to have a decent defensive line. Probably not going to do a draft recap. Nobody is going to start because I don't think we'll draft anybody that's better than who we have now. So we're just going to hop straight into the 5th and final year. All right, guys, so we are here in the 5th year. It is Super Bowl or bust, so let's go ahead and set the season goal for that. I'm not going to be checking back at mid-season. There's not going to be any reason to. It's the last year, so we're not going to have to re-sign anybody. So let's take one final look at the roster. Offensive line is the same, and it is elite, very elite. This offensive line is very good. Conrad's played well at the tight end position. It's a shame he hadn't upgraded a little bit better. Receiving core, though, I really like where we're at now. We have pretty much 2 elite receivers in Mike Evans and Metcalf. They'll catch anything that comes their way pretty much. Then Albert Wilson, we know he's good in the slot. We still got Bell. He's hanging on to that 93 overall. Kyler Murray's up to an 86 overall. Defensively, this is our best defensive unit by far. Defensive line, look at it. We got interior defensive linemen that will get after you, and we have just defensive ends that'll straight up get after you as well. We picked up J.J. Watt. We have Ioannidis. Cornerbacks have gotten better. We have Kevin King, who's a 91 overall. Conley's upgraded. Jonathan Jones, our slot guy. Safeties are good. 93 overall. Tell. Carl Joseph is up to an 86 overall. Linebacking core is good. We got Dante Hightower, Miles Jack, Shaq Thompson. I mean, we have a really good defense. Look at those. So we have a 99 overall offense and a 97 overall defense. We're a 96 overall together team as a whole, which is very impressive. So I guess let's get right to it here. Let's go ahead and simulate to the playoffs. All right, just simulating these last few weeks here. Please, dude, don't do me like this so I'm not in the playoff. Ooh, okay, we get a bye. What did we finish here? Oh, wow, we finished 16-0? Oh, my God. Dude, how many upgrade points do we have? We got quite a lot. Dude, what happened? We have to check out our stats here. Let's quickly see if we won the MVP. Marcus Mariota wins MVP, but we're right behind him with Kyler Murray. Le'Veon Bell's at number 4. So we must have had some monster year. Let's take a look. About 4,300 yards, 40 TDs, 8 picks, 70% completion rate. Outrageous year. Running 1,600 yards by Bell, averaging 100 yards a game. 12 TDs. Receiving the ball, Metcalf, 83 receptions, leads the team, 800 yards, 8 TDs. Conrad, 800 yards, 9 touchdowns. Evans, 907. Albert Wilson, 906. Le'Veon Bell puts up 2,000 scrimmage yards. Good Lord. He's a monster, dude. He's a freak. Our offensive line performed well. Great. It actually performed. 103 tackles by Miles Jack. We get 9 sacks by Watt. Still struggling in the sack department, which is a little weird. 7.5 by Bowie. 7 by Hurst. 4.5 by Ioannidis. Interceptions, 3 by Jack. 3 by Tell. 2 by Thompson. 2 by Jonathan Jones. 1 by J.J. Watt. And then Keyshawn Grant. So a great year. We finished 16-0. Is this the freaking dream year? So we can play the moments ourselves as well. So that's going to give us a chance here. So we're going to be playing the Texans, and we know they're tough. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, we're in a rainy Oakland here, playing in the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. I'm not going to play all the moments, just the important ones. So if it gets hairy, we'll jump in. I usually don't play defense, though, at all. Man, it's a defensive battle right now, though, right? 3rd and 1, we'll go in here. Well, I mean, is there any question to what we're going to do here on this 3rd and 1? I mean, we have Le'Veon Bell. So we're just going to go straight at him here. Come on, Bell. Oh, when he fights forward, we get the first with Le'Veon Bell. And hopefully, you know, our team can capitalize on that. That would be fantastic. Come on. 3rd down alert? Really? Team, I need some help. We score a touchdown as well. Gosh, dude, I'm so sick. 2-minute drill, I guess we'll go in. All right, if we can capitalize with a touchdown, that's going to be pretty big. Oh, he gets separation. Evans comes up with it. We're trucking. Getting up to the 49. Let's go hurry up mode. Let's try to hit him with something hard here, dude. Hit him with something very hard that they're not expecting. I want a TD. I'm going to roll outside the pocket here. We got wheels with Kyler Murray. We got wheels. Kyler Murray is so fast, and we get up to the 40. 2nd and 1 now. Oh, I'm taking a shot. Evans. It's one-on-one. Evans! Oh, my God. Oh, my. Dude, did you see that? That's outrageous. All right, so can we capitalize here with a touchdown? We get in with Bell, and we do get a touchdown. That was an easy drive, dude. They had no answers for us. I'm hoping, though, our defense can step up. There's no reason why they shouldn't. 3rd down alert. We'll go in. All right, I'm going to try to hand it off to Bell here on this 3rd down alert. And Le'Veon Bell is able to get it with ease. And if he can continue playing like this, we got a W if he continues this. 3rd down alert again. All right, so a 3rd and 9. I'm going to try to get to Le'Veon Bell on this little angle route. I love hitting running backs on this. Oh, it's open. He dropped it. No. Are you kidding me? At this stage, you're going to do that to me. This is everything. Oh, my God. Big into the game drive. We're going to have to go in. Oh, God, dude, why me? That was everything when Le'Veon Bell dropped that. That was literally the game, maybe. Potentially. Le'Veon Bell with the moves. Gets up to the 39, and I don't want to leave any time for Houston if we score here. Man, to say I'm worried here is an understatement. Are you kidding me? They're going to put this on me right now? Oh, Mike Evans is open. And he gets all the way up to the 42. All right, so we need a touchdown for sure. I'm going to scramble out with Kyler Murray. Oh, dude, he's so fast. Kyler Murray is so fast. And he gets up to the 19. I'm going to let the clock run a little bit, but not too much. I'm just so worried if we score here, am I going to leave too much time? That's a serious problem that I'm going to have to consider here. Le'Veon Bell gets open on these angle routes every time. Face mask it. That's going to stop the clock, dude.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I don't know if I needed that, though. Because it stops the clock, and that's not good. Well, we're going to have to hope my team can make a stop if we do this. 1st and goal. We need a touchdown. And we toss it. Wilson. Albert Wilson comes up with it. We take the lead late with 40 seconds. But did we leave too much time on the clock for Houston? Did we? They're going for it on 4th down. Okay, it's over. We're going to win it here most likely. And we do 31-28. We take out Houston in a barn burner, dude. That game was gnarly. So we're going to be taking on Cincinnati in the conference championship. Man, I really hate having to play the moments, though. I just wish my team could do it, and I don't get why they can't. I really don't. I don't, dude. There's no reason why my team should not be able to get W's. I don't want to have to jump in. I just want my team to play how they should. I mean, they got great overalls. It's 21, but look how fast Cincinnati can score. We're moving, though. Oh, we're moving. And we score another touchdown. If we can score here, we might not even have to jump in this game. It's 35-14, putting a beat down on Cincinnati right now. And we have the ball back, so I think we might get a W here. At least one would hope. 35-21. Okay, well, we're going to the Super Bowl, it looks like, easily. Didn't even have to jump in and play any of the moments. I guess my team answered. Didn't have to play the moments. We beat down Cincinnati bad, 42-28. 5 touchdowns by Kyler Murray, and now we're headed to the Super Bowl. All right, we're in the Super Bowl, taking on the Green Bay Packers, and this is going to be a game, dude. This is going to be a freaking game. They score 7 really quickly. There's a 3rd down alert already. So we're going to go ahead and just see if we can pick this up easily with Le'Veon Bell. I'm hoping we can. Le'Veon Bell has room, and Le'Veon Bell gets clear down to the 31. See, why do I got to come in to do that? Why can't they just do that? I mean, I don't know. Another 3rd down alert. What is this? Crap, dude. I don't know. Another 3rd down alert here. We'll see what we can get done. Oh, no. We get sacked. God. Well, we're going to have to settle for a field goal. Red zone alert. Please, team. Please do something. Finally. Okay, we get a touchdown. Please, if we score here. Oh, yes. That's what I needed. Green Bay answers. 3rd down alert. All right, well, 3rd down alert. We're going to have to pick this up. If we pick this up, we're going to be in a decent spot. Going to get it to Metcalf, and he's trucking people. Getting up to the 30, and it's the 3rd quarter. That was huge. That was more than huge, actually. That was just massive. Come on. Please, touchdown. No, we didn't get a touchdown. Red zone alerts. If we score, yes, it might be over. We might be Super Bowl champs. It's over. We win it. We're Super Bowl champs, dude. How long's it been since I had one? Oh my goodness. We take out Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl, and we are able to rebuild the Raiders with Kyler Murray, Le'Veon Bell, Mike Evans, and some other big names come in and help us rebuild it. So John Gruden's plan works out in the end. And we are a Super Bowl champion coming in year 5. That's going to be it for this rebuild, guys. Feels good to finally get a W in this rebuild series. Let me know who you guys want to see next time. Also, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that sub button. It would be greatly appreciated. And make sure you turn on the notification bell and get notified every time I do post a video. Also, if you're interested in donating, I do have a Patreon account open. You can find the link down in the description below. But if not, I appreciate you guys watching. We're almost at 300 subscribers here and 50,000 views. So I really do appreciate all the support you guys have shown. And I will see you guys next rebuild. Make sure to leave a suggestion of who you want to see, and I will shout you out if I do that team next. So I'll see you guys next rebuild. Peace out.